Have you ever wanted to play Terraria, but can't because you can't decide which class you want to play as? Well, lucky for you, I have this guide on which class you should choose in Terraria based on which stats you'd like to focus on and the playstyle that you would like. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first class you may want to consider in Terraria is the Mayday class. This class focuses on defensive stats in exchange for lower damage and range, especially in pre-hard mode. Due to being able to make more mistakes, it's a great pick for a first playthrough. It's also the class that the Zenith, the most powerful weapon in the game, belongs to. Overall, the Mayday class is a great class if you're looking for a simple and straightforward playthrough. Another good pick for a class to choose in Terraria is the Ranger class. This class allows you to hit enemies from afar, though the weapons used by the Ranger class require ammo to use. The Ranger class is a good class if you want to stay away from enemies to take a safer approach to boss fights. While Rangers can handle single enemies well, they don't do well when fighting groups of enemies. On top of all the weapons you can choose from, there are also different types of ammo that you can use, which all have different effects. The Ranger class is a good class for if you want to take a safer approach to the game, with fewer deaths. The third class you can choose in Terraria is the Mage class. This class takes the opposite approach that the Mayday class does, as it has very high offensive stats, though it has very low defensive stats. Magic weapons require mana to use, which will recharge over time, or it can be replenished through the use of mana potions. Though they do die faster due to low defensive stats, they also are able to kill enemies faster than any other class in the game. The Mage class is a good pick for more experienced players, and/or players who want an offensive build. The final class in Terraria is the Summoner class. The Summoner class uses minions that can automatically attack nearby enemies. Due to this, the Summoner class allows you to focus on dodging attacks, as you don't have to focus on hitting enemies yourself. Though the Summoner class, like the Mage class, has low defensive stats, it makes up for this through how well it can handle crowds of enemies. By hitting an enemy with a whip as a summoner, you can tell your summons which enemy to focus on attacking. Overall, the Summoner class is great if you want a more unique playthrough of Terraria. Overall, the class you choose to play as in Terraria is completely up to you, and the game is fun no matter what class you decide to play as. But the best class is will ever change my mind.